Squad. Somebody hit the dislike. We'll be disliking the stream. Waiting for some people to join. Says one person's watching. We start talking. It'll be definitely be. I plan on this only being at least a half-hour stream. Eclipse is busy in a meeting at work. Let's see if there's any notifications got sent out. Uh, Twitter. Yo, what's up, Naruto? Welcome. Waiting for some other people to join. Trying to post something in the Discord, even though it's already stuff that already go in the Discord, but Eclipse isn't in here right now. It's just Hood Naruto and then me, which is monitoring the stream. Now post a actual post. Oh, hold up. Discard. Do you watch Naruto? Oh, not Naruto. Have you ever watched Dragon Ball Hood Naruto? So we're gonna get into the stream for right now. I'm gonna start talking. So this stream is basically about Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and I've been, of course, watching some of the speculation videos on some of the other YouTubers. The Kakarot, the main three Kakarot YouTubers that I've been watching, which is Raiken, DM Gaming, and President Rose, which all three of those are really great Kakarot YouTubers. I watched some, then quit. Oh, that sucks. But and there was speculation going on before that people were starting to speculate that DLC 3 was probably going to be Eternal Power, so Goku can have his Ultra Instinct transformation. But that might not be the case, as in DM Gaming's last one of his videos, he was saying what he said kind of made sense to me. He was saying DLC 3 is most likely going to be comprised of the Dragon Balls and the wishes you made from the Dragon Balls. We could end up fighting Cell. We could end up fighting because Frieza was interpreted through the Dragon Balls. Because in Kakarot, it goes through its own original story because we revived Frieza with the Dragon Balls and Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and that was a very interesting thing. And I think that's pretty interesting. That's why the Ginyu Force could be brought back because we already brought them back, and also we brought back Cell too. So maybe we can see Cell and all the other people we brought back as DLC 3, which is as DM Gaming was saying, which is kind of reasonable. Kind of makes kind of a little bit of sense. Maybe we can get a new Cell arc. That would be actually pretty dope. Instead of right after our resurrection, have our own resurrection Cell arc, Resurrection C. That would be pretty dope. There were people speculating that it was going to be around Android 21. People that were speculating it was going to be, all right, Naruto. People were speculating it was going to be Future Trunks, another Future Trunks arc. Maybe just the history of Trunks. Some people were speculating it was going to be maybe the Goku Black arc. Um, and no one really knows what DL3 is going to be, you know? Um, this is basically was going to be a speculation video, over thoughts and stuff, and overall in Kakarot, the good and the bad in Kakarot as well. Uh, which is it was a really good game. I actually really enjoyed it. The only other Dragon Ball games I played in was of course Xenoverse 2. Of course, I played Dragon Ball Ultimate Tenkaichi. I played one game, Dragon Ball game, my friend a long time ago. I think it was Budokai. Actually, I played. He had that game. I didn't ever owned it, and I played a little bit of fighters. I'm not really good into the 2D fighting, screen to screen stuff. I like more like open world fighting games, RPG. Sort of things like that. I'm more of a fan of those kind of games, um, which is basically kind of what Xenoverse kind of is. Which I can't wait for DLC 3. There's people saying how Kakarot might not get a season 2. People were thinking about maybe if Kakarot had a season 2, it'd be Dragon Ball Super. Um, but in reality, they could end up coming out with a Dragon Ball Super Kakarot. That would be pretty good. That would be really good. And hopefully, maybe if you go from Super Kakarot, you transfer your data over from Kakarot. That'd be pretty dope. That'd basically be their second Kakarot game, which, like I said, would be would be pretty dope. No one else is. Sorry, I had a burning sensation on my top of my roof of my mouth. But what's interesting about Kakarot is I like it. It is. I'm pretty sure I have the same experience because it was kind of open world and Dragon Ball Ultimate Tenkaichi, which it wasn't. It wasn't as open world as Kakarot is, but it's still open world. And DLC 3 is actually definitely coming out this year. So I'm really hoping they do come out with the second season, which would be pretty dope. I would really appreciate if they come out with second season because I don't know if they're making a Dragon Ball game this year. They're supposed to, but I don't think they are. Dang, got people slowly joining and then people leaving. I will be doing a Shinobi Striker live stream tomorrow. I made a post about Boruto's Set 9 release date, which I posted that on here on the community tab, and I will be doing a video on that tomorrow. And I will be reacting to the Flash Season 7 trailer that released 3 days ago. I'll be doing a reaction video to that too, and I'll be doing some gaming videos. I think I will be having hopefully my Elgato chat link cable. If I do, that'll be great for a stream tomorrow. Tomorrow night. That's why I've been trying to put off gaming videos because I want the Elgato chat link cable, especially the streams. Because so far, past few streams, I have people join in my streams. or some people at one point in time joining my party chat in the streams. Besides my last stream, which was last week, last Wednesday night. All right, Eclipse should be joining in a minute. 10 minutes in, we got 20 minutes left. Only got 2 people watching. That's kind of sad. So happens when you have a channel based on Boruto, mostly. Some people subscribe back when I did the reaction videos to Young Defiant, which I meant nothing about. I didn't think I was gonna get any subs or much reviews from it. I was just doing me. I was just doing what I wanted to do. So I'm gonna start having the Flash content on the channel too. Branch out to other things so I can get more varieties of people to join the channel. Not join like the join button join, but subscribe to the channel, watch the channel, because these streams like this, the podcast, ain't getting that many viewers. 3 people are watching, and I'm one of the people watching. This is why I didn't do podcast for a little bit. Because I know some people say they like the podcast, but some people don't even want to be a part of the podcast. We got 4 people in the stream right now. I like the flash. Yo, what's going on with you, bro?
What up?
Why is your screen black? Oh,
What's
you're
up,
not
bro?
working right now?
Not necessarily. I'm driving to back to work. I had to do some stuff.
Oh, alright. Bet.
Yeah, and my screen is going to be black real quick because I'm driving too. So, and I got to
Alright.
use this GPS.
Yeah.
But I can still talk though.
Alright. So, what do you like the most about Dragon Ball Z Kakarot?
Well, it's very reminiscent to Legacy of Goku if you ever played that on the what was that on Game Boy, I believe, back in the day.
I heard of that
So
game.
it's
I never
very
played it. I checked it
yeah.
out.
So right. So it's very similar to it. Um, it's a good game. I just kind of feel like Kakarot is missing something, and I feel like it's really good for like an RPG style game. But when I think of Dragon Ball, I don't think of Dragon Ball that way. I think of it like Budokai or Tenkaichi or something.
Yeah.
Multiple characters fighting, and I feel like the fighting mechanics are too basic in the game. There's not much variety in it, I guess. I mean, but all in
Yeah,
all,
they need
it's a
to.
good game. It has
They,
beautiful.
yeah, if they could add a few more modes, that game could grow pretty much a lot more.
Right,
Like,
it could.
like, there's one thing that people have been asking for is a new game plus mode, which that would be pretty interesting to have.
You're right. Because the game is a little bit too easy, especially if you max out
Yeah.
the because they increased the level to 250.
They increased
Um,
the level cap again to 300 in DLC too.
right, yeah. So I did I remember getting up to 300, yeah, because you basically if you buy the DLCs, if you train with Whis, you get the ultimate scared water potion elixir. You can basically just level up instantly and get and just without actually playing the game. So
Yeah, they don't
I
let you
kind
do that. They don't let you do that to get to 300 for some reason.
oh, you
I,
can't do that to get 300.
No, you have to do the new raid modes. Well, not raid modes. What's it called? Yeah, raid battle modes, so to speak. You gotta fight like a whole bunch of Frieza soldiers and stuff.
Right, right. And to be honest, the Frieza Soldier battles, but nine, it was like 100 of them. Man, that was awful, man. I hated doing that.
Bro, I did 1,000.
Yeah, it's so awful, bro. Like I didn't really like that. If it, I don't know, it was easy to kill them. Like
Yeah,
when you had to use Piccolo, I kept doing just the explosive wave, and you can just
I was
blow them all.
using it was Goku because I was trying to get my Goku to 300 because you have to get the Goku to get the auto transform into Super Saiyan Blue.
Right,
So I had Goku, um, Gohan, and Vegeta on my team.
right, right. I mainly use Gohan as my main, but I like using Goku and Vegeta because they got God forms. But
Yeah,
to be honest with you, like since it's so limited to what you can do, um, the only characters really to use really are the Saiyans. I mean, just Goku and Vegeta and Gohan. I mean, if you use anybody else
it is
outside
kind
of
of
that
sad
bubble,
though because who else is playing the game after the DLC updates? Like after they buy the DLC game updates, after you beat that specific that DLC, what are you doing afterwards? You're going back to having the game to collect dust. Like they did
right,
add in a little feature Dragon Ball Card Warriors, which actually is a pretty interesting game. I had no problem in Dragon Ball Z Card Warriors. When it first came out, it was dang near unplayable though, because like I'm pretty sure the servers were messed up. They took the servers down like twice, and so the release date for Card Warriors didn't even go the way they planned on it because apparently they didn't plan on many people playing. See
right.
that shows you the expectation of Bandai. See, they expected it not to do well and releasing it anyways,
Yeah,
and it
that's how Bandai is. Bandai is dog shit, man. Like the only thing they ever got good really is what Tekken. I mean, I mean, it's the only thing they got really that's supporting them is Tekken. They don't really have nothing else. So
yeah, Xenoverse, they got problems with that too because Xenoverse they got a whole bunch of netcode issues, but Xenoverse isn't that bad of a game either. But Kakarot, I really do enjoy Kakarot. Kakarot, yes, it goes against the same story as Dragon Ball Z, but I don't know. It gave me a different feel.
right, Kakarot is a really good game. I feel like it is. I just feel like the problem is with Kakarot is
There's not
it's not enough content, and for a game to be that small and that minuscule, like it's not much to do. Because like really, once you get like when you first play it, right, and you beat all what's that girl, the girl named Banyo, once you
yeah,
complete
Banyo.
all her training, I mean, what is there to do? There's no new game plus with Banyo. There's no hard mode Banyo. There's nothing. Like once you beat
What
all her
people have been
training,
asking what people have been asking for is they've been asking for either a tournament mode, like sort of the tournament you did in Kakarot after you beat the game. They're
right,
asking for tournament modes. They're asking for a new game plus mode, and Bandai could put that in there, but people keep on over people keep on what's say overestimating Bandai. They're giving
right.
Bandai too much credit because Bandai they don't hear the fans. All they hear is your wallets. That's all they hear. That's all they
Yeah,
see is your
Bandai.
wallet.
Yeah,
They
Bandai has never really been that good.
yeah,
They never really have
they
been.
don't care what the mostly they don't care what the fans want. They just care what you pay for. That's it. They just care about your money.
Exactly. I mean, think about it. They charge you like if you're a Tekken person. I'm not a big Tekken fan, but I play it every once in a while. They charge you so much money for the DLC characters for different seasons, and they're like $30 and $40 per season. Like that's fucking ridiculous, man. Like just to release maybe like three characters every couple months. Like that is so bad.
They're milking people's wallets. Bandai is
All
definitely
right.
milking people's wallets right there.
Yeah. So they're pretty bad. The only Dragon Ball game that I really love and I take it seriously is it's Fighters. I think Fighters is really good.
See, that's the
Um,
one
uh,
thing I can't do. I cannot do 2D fighter games. I've never. I'm more of an open arena, open world RPG kind of person.
right. So Kakarot works best for you, and I like
Yeah, Kakarot,
RPGs.
Xenoverse, yeah,
Yeah,
games like those.
and I love RPGs because I play Final Fantasy. I like RPGs. It's just I feel like that just doesn't work for Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
Well,
it can.
I feel the only reason I hate 2D fighters, 2D fighter games, because I hate the limitations. There's so much limitation. There's so much, only so much you can do, screen to screen like that. I don't like the. I feel freaking enclosed.
Yeah,
I like play games where I can actually move around and do stuff.
for sure. The MH settings.
Dragon Ball Fighters is a classic.
Yeah, it's a really good game. I
I have
prefer
the game.
fighters.
As a Dragon Ball fan, I have the game. I have Fighters. I played it a couple times, but like I said, 2D fighter games aren't really for me. So
Yeah,
T-Bone.
yeah. I'm at a Chinese restaurant finna eat. There's nobody in here. But yeah, man, those 2D fighter games, I like them. They're pretty good. It just depends what you play, what you like to play. Like Fighters is a good game. I just feel like if you played it long enough, you enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, so uh, what do you feel like DLC 3 will be for Kakarot? Because people have been saying that it was gonna be Android 21. Some people say it was gonna be Goku Black. Some people think it's gonna be the history of Trunks, and then some people think it's either gonna be the Universe
I know what
Six
I want.
Tournament of Destroyers.
Sugar and Pepsi. Thank you. Hmm. Um, I think it is.
Because I
I
know
would
it's not
take.
gonna be the Tournament of Power. People were saying it's gonna be Tournament of Power, but they're not gonna jump like that.
Yeah, that's too. That's too much of a time skip, and stopping it in DLC 3 at Goku Black wouldn't make any sense either. Because yeah, so yeah, Android 21 would be good because I mean she's in the game. That's
Yeah,
under a
they
different
were
name.
speculating either it was gonna be her or maybe Banyu is gonna get her own story.
Mario would be good. I mean, I really feel like they really could do a DLC 4 if they really wanted to. I mean,
Yeah,
because they could do 21 and Banyo. You
yeah.
know, the only thing is, I wish these DLCs were a lot longer than what they are. They're way too short. Thank you.
This DLC 3 is
Thank you.
supposed to be a story, so it's supposed to take up to 12 hours of gameplay.
Right.
So there's this YouTuber known as DM Gaming. DM Gaming. He's one of the three people, one of the big three people that do Kakarot
Right.
discussions. And what he was saying DLC 3 is about, which actually kind of makes sense, is it's hidden in the Dragon Balls. Because you know how you wish back all those people with the Dragon Balls, like you wish
Mhm.
back Cell, and with the Frieza DLC, the Ginyu Force and Frieza was back because we wished them back with the Dragon Balls the first time. Because
Right.
Frieza wasn't resurrected by their man, the Frieza was resurrected by Goku,
Right.
and then he was resurrected by Goku a second time too. Because in the DLC, Goku wished back Frieza again.
Right. Yeah, that is
So
true.
he was speculating that maybe we might end up fighting Cell and all the other people we brought back with the Dragon Balls in DLC 3 because it would make sense because they put purpose. Because so far, as what Bandai is doing with Kakarot is they're going through Kakarot's own storyline. Because Kakarot, they do certain different things a little bit different than the actual series, and so they
Yeah.
stick with their own timeline.
Yeah.
So I feel like if it is going to be anything, I might actually end up fighting Cell again, which would be pretty interesting.
Yeah. That could be. I mean, would Cell even be strong enough to be Goku?
Because okay. So when Goku wished back Cell, he would go fight Cell. He went to go fight Cell. He won against Cell, of course. And
Hmm.
Cell said, since Goku can get stronger, he can get stronger too. Which he can. He has Goku and Frieza cells. Frieza's never trained a day in his life, and Frieza got a golden form. So I feel
Right.
like they might do something really good with Cell, which would be really dope. Because that's kind of what I wanted to see in Dragon Ball Super. I didn't want to see Frieza. I'd have been dope to see Cell brought back to life, like, and see how Cell would react to with adult Gohan and stuff. That'd be kind of interesting to see.
So who was more popular out of the two, Cell or Frieza?
Frieza's the most popular villain out of all the villains so far because he's the most known. And originally, Dragon Ball Z was supposed to end with the Frieza saga, but the Frieza saga did so well they continued on with the series.
Right. No, when I
Which
was
they
growing up, when I was
which they
growing up, go ahead.
oh, you go ahead. You said when you were growing up, what?
when I was growing up, most of the kids that used to talk about Dragon Ball, Cell was always their he was their favorite villain.
Uh, Miku said I mess with
Can you hear me?
Cell. Yeah, who
Thank
don't
you.
mess with Cell?
Can you hear me?
Have you
XP, can
ever?
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Have you seen? Have you played or tried the Card Warriors mode in Kakarot?
No, I haven't. No, I
Some
haven't.
good old Chinese.
Oh,
Dang, I haven't had Chinese for a little bit. I might go get some later on next week.
oh yeah.
Cause
I love. I love.
I got a refund on my chair because I ordered a chair from Walmart.com and it came, but it never had any of the parts to it to put it together. And I've been waiting for the parts for almost 2 months now. So I just called and asked for the refund. They said your refund will be good back soon. We'll send the box and you send the parts that I have back. And I'm getting my $129 back.
Yeah, that's not bad. What you got? A gaming chair?
Yeah, I was hoping to use it for the setup instead of I'm using a freaking wooden kitchen chair because
Right.
that chair never really came. Well, it
Yeah.
came, but like I said, it didn't really come full. It just came with certain parts. Yo,
Um.
what's up, Anime Soy?
Next time you get a chair, do it from Amazon.
Yo, what's up, Blake? I would definitely be doing it from Amazon. I bought freaking the Elgato chat link cable from Best Buy, and that's already been delayed 5 times. It's just a freaking cord.
I just bought me an iMac on eBay. It's a 2015 iMac. It's a 4K iMac.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it was 675. The guy gave me a good deal to give me a Final Cut Pro to edit videos and stuff. And he said it has a solid state drive in it too, so it's fast. It's 256 gigs. So
That's
675 plus shipping. I think I paid 39. It's about 700, but still not that bad.
not bad at all.
Yeah, it's an iMac, so and it has the Big Sur update. So I know your computer has it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think you should try out the what's it called? Card Warriors because it's really good. It's a really good game. It's pretty fun.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna try it out. Are you gonna try to get a PlayStation 5?
Oh, for sure, for sure. I want to get that before. I want to hopefully get a PS5 before November so I can get WWE 2K22.
I'll play that with you. I'll buy it on PS5 to play it with you.
Yeah, I heard this game's actually supposed to be good. They took 2K took 2 years of work on it, so it better be good.
Yeah. Hey, 20 is awful. 19 is the better one.
Yeah, I know.
Mm.
Walmart always have bad customer services. They do.
Yeah, they
Uh,
usually do.
Also, if any of you guys not, you guys, if you guys do like Shinobi Striker, Blake will be does Shinobi Striker streams over on his Twitch, which is post underscore anime underscore depression.
My friends on our Discord. I tried to get them to play Shinobi Strikers, but they're not. They said, "Nah, man, it sucks, bro. I ain't playing that shit."
Oh, it's
So
fun.
yeah,
I think it's way more funner than Xenoverse. 'Cause I've been playing a lot of Xenoverse lately, and I've been getting bored of it, and it's just more fun to play Shinobi
I think
Strikers.
it's I think it's because Xenoverse you ran into the ground compared to Shinobi Strikers. Shinobi Strikers is it's not as old as Xenoverse 2.
Yeah, and Shinobi Strikers still has a pretty good fan base,
Right.
and
But if
sometimes
they
people
make
do.
a but if they make a Xenoverse 3, then it probably it'll be better, obviously.
Xenoverse 3 is just as much as a myth as GTA 6.
Right.
Like these people always think they always have high hopes say GTA 6 coming out, and it ain't ever coming out, and neither is Xenoverse 3. Like Bandai has so many chances to make a Xenoverse 3, but all they're gonna keep on doing is just dropping DLC.
Yep.
We're already getting a DLC. We got DLC 12 confirmed, and since it was confirmed as a legendary pack, they're basically already confirmed DLC 13.
I thought really? So who's gonna be what more characters they're adding?
They could add full power Jiren. That could be one of the
Um,
people, and they could add full power Kale, Kefla, or not Kefla, Kale, the Broly version of Kale. That's the only thing of people I can think of. Or they can add Dispo too. Dispo can be another person they could add.
you know what really makes them money? I don't think it's Xenoverse. I think it's Fighters what makes them money.
But it is fighters, and because fighters they still pop a lot of DLC out for fighters too.
Yeah, but Fighters is actually a really good game, and if you actually take the time and play it, it's fun. And it's not that hard to master either. Like I have clips of me like playing with me and my friend, and they added Super Baby Vegeta to the game. Man, he is so good. The game is fun. You just have to like try it out.
Yeah, I have the game. I have the game on my PlayStation.
Mhm.
I've played it a couple times. It was pretty fun, but like I said, it just when it comes to 2D fighters, it's just something that turns off in my brain. I can't enjoy it that much. Like I enjoy
Right.
it for a little bit, and then I have to get off and go back to a different game.
So you didn't like the original Budokai?
The original Budokais are actually pretty decent, but I
Right.
don't know. Ever since I played Mortal Kombat 2D fighter games, I've just never been a fan of 2D fighters.
So you prefer like Naruto Storm?
Yeah, Naruto Storm's a good game too. But I'm ass at that game. I'm trash. I tried, like I played the story. I like the story and it's fun, but still I've watched all of Naruto so many times.
Right. I'm pretty much of a tryhard in Storm form. All I use is two characters.
Yeah,
I just use Naruto and Pain or Sasuke and Itachi. I mean, you know,
yeah, you can whip me
Storm
then.
4 is really easy. Yeah, I don't
I just
use
get the
all
hang of
three
it.
supports.
I'm not the best at that game because, like I said, mainly the most games I've been playing recently is either Call of Duty, either Modern Warfare, or Cold War, or I'll be playing Xenoverse 2 or Shinobi Striker. So those are the main four games I've been playing.
Oh yeah, I I play Call of Duty a lot, but I'm mainly right now I've been playing a lot of single player games. I've been trying to get my gamer score up on the Xbox. I'm almost at 100K gamer score, so I'm
Yeah,
achievement hunter.
I'm on. I'm on. What's it called? On forget. I forget what I was even gonna talk about. I lost one of those moments you just lose your train of thought. I hate those moments. You have it in your brain and then just slips away for that split second.
Hell yeah.
All I'm thinking about right now is Chinese food.
I kind of figured.
Then, like, bro, I had Chinese. Like the Chinese here is pretty good. We have a
Hmm.
Japanese place here somewhere too. I'm gonna try that Japanese place.
Oh yeah, we have one that's called Genshi, and um, and we have another one called what's the other one called? It's in my name. It's in my head. Genshi and something something. I forgot the name. It's two of them here, and they're super expensive to eat at. Like they're the Japanese restaurant where you know how you see on TV where the Japanese dudes be cooking in front of you and doing all the
Yeah,
chef food. Yeah, it's
that's
like
the
that
kind of the
here.
ones we got here.
Yeah, yeah, but they're super expensive to eat at though.
Yeah, here I think it's like $30 or $20 per person.
Yeah, and then they give you like small little portions of food.
Yeah, I kind of want to try that Japanese place, but I'll probably just go to Chinese.
Yeah, because Chinese you can get full, but the Japanese restaurant is.
Chinese, if you especially a buffet Chinese restaurants, you go in there, pay like $8 and eat what you want, get full, and get out.
Yep, true.
You guys gotta pay Jump Force or J Star. I got Jump Force. I
I
played
have
Jump
Jump
Force
Force. Yeah,
on the channel a few times.
I have Jump Force. Don't play it. It's not a good game in my opinion, but
It really
it's,
ain't. I was playing
it's
my
not a good
brother.
game.
I was playing my brother. My cousin said he liked what happened to DB Cup podcast. We're at the mark to where we talked about most about. We're gonna go back to DBC Kakarot.
Hmm.
But what was it? And this is still kind of a Dragon Ball because Dragon Ball's in Jump Force. But
Right.
so Jump Force. Um, my cousin just started playing it or last week, and because he was gonna buy it today actually, and he just started playing it. He said it was a good game. He said it's a really great game. I said, would you believe me? I've told you that's literally the worst anime game in the anime community in anime history. He
It
said,
is.
what? And he said, why? Then I was playing with my brother. Then I was like, shit like this is why no one plays this game. Because I'll be hitting him, right? And nothing happens. He'll just hit right through my shit. I'm like, that's why no one plays this
Yeah,
shit.
it has
And
bad
like, you
hit
go,
detection.
like, yeah, when I hit my ult, like he'll just drop to the ground and somehow as soon as I hit my ult, he's magically on his feet guarding. And when I'm
Yeah.
on the ground and he knocks me on the ground and hits his ult, always connects. I have no chance to even
Hmm.
get up to guard. I'm like, this is why no one plays this shit.
It's not even just that. Another thing I don't like about that game is the art style. Why did they choose to make it like a Unreal Engine art style of an anime
For
style
real.
game? They
What
should
would
have just
jump
taken the
for?
Naruto route. It just made it look good. I mean, and I
What's
think that
would it says what's would want Jump Force a good game because I never played it. It's not a good game. It's not that good of a game. LOL, my auto corrects SMH.
if you're on Xbox, man, you can play Jump Force for free in Xbox Game Pass. So if you're on Xbox, just download and try it for free.
Yeah, I paid for mine a long time ago, basically dang near launch because that's back when I was getting into Naruto. I wanted a game where I can make a character that was like Naruto and shit, and that's before I found out about Shinobi Striker and then and Ninja Storm and stuff. And then I
Hmm.
bought Jump Force. I kind of regretted it. I sold it later on, and then I bought it again digitally because I don't even know why I fucking bought it again, but I did. Or maybe I think I did buy it digitally the first time. I don't think I never sold it because I bought Black Ops 4 and Red Dead Redemption 2 and sold those
Yeah,
because Black Ops 4 kind of sucked. But
yeah, it did.
yeah, and I don't know. Jump Force it's an interest it's a interesting kind of special.
Jump Force could have been better if they fixed the hit detection. And another bad thing about that game is that the voice acting is awful. Like when the characters talk, their mouths don't even move. They just say stuff in their the mouth and the voice. They don't move. It's
They
just
don't
stiff.
sing.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah,
sing.
it's like someone took freaking action figures and just started freaking putting voice dialogue on them.
Yeah, it was just awful. And I didn't understand as a Death Note fan. I didn't understand why was Light Yagami the bad guy. I didn't get that. I don't know. It's just something about that game was just the story was bad. It was just nothing special about it. And then like you didn't really feel connected to your character because your character didn't speak. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
what's up,
And
King Shadow?
I mean, your character didn't speak in Xenoverse either, but your character was had a lot of connections towards like the your character did a lot of things, but
Hmm.
and Shinobi like and then Jump Force, your character is just like just one dimensional character. You just stiff all the time.
Yeah. That's the sad
Yeah,
part about it. I think if you're a fan of Naruto and you want a Naruto game and you think about getting Jump Force just because you want to have cool Naruto tech, don't even do it because most of the Naruto techniques you can't even have in that game. You can't even have most of the shit in that game. Like most of the cool stuff you see people use and the ultimates, you can't even use it. You can't get it. That also sucks because they put so much limitations on creations. It kind of
yeah.
sucks.
If you're a Naruto fan, you should be playing the Storm games.
Nah. Storm or Shinobi Striker. Shinobi Striker is a really, really fun game. Like you can create your own ninja, have a whole bunch of ninjutsu. It's just a really fun. You can play with your friends. It's fun to play with your friends. Play online with your friends.
Now, the one thing I will say, Shinobi Strikers multiplayer wise, like PvP, doesn't look that good. And if you're not a fan of the PvP, then Storm 4 is better. But if you prefer like the Xenoverse kind of style of the gameplay, where it's more mainly social, you connect with your friends, then Shinobi is better for you.
Yeah, I love Shinobi Striker. I've been playing with my friends and then some subs every now and then.
Hmm
2 weeks ago, I did a Shinobi Striker stream for the DLC that was coming out, and both my past two streams have gotten over 1K. Was it the one before that? I got
I
1.4K
saw that.
views.
I saw that on my feed. I was like, dang, he's killing
Yeah,
it.
it's because it was freaking about Shinobi Striker and it was about the DLC. Most people want to know about the DLC, which is it's definitely was Sage of Six past Naruto too, which in my
Oh
opinion
shit.
isn't the best. Like I feel like they did him injustice. They should have made him I don't know a freaking range or attack character. I feel like he would have done a lot more justice then.
Yeah.
But they put him
I
as
am
heal. Some of his techniques are good as heal, but I don't main heal and I don't hardly use heal, so it's kind of difficult for me to get into that kind of build.
I tried to play Shinobi Strikers. I bought it on the Xbox like a month or two ago because it was on sale um, for like Pepsi. Thank you. It was on sale for like I think you get all the DLCs. I think it was like $15,
Hmm.
and you get yeah. It was pretty good. Thank you. But for some reason, when I was playing it, I just couldn't get into it. I don't know. I
Yeah.
was like, it was really hard for me to get into it. Like, I don't know.
It was hard for me to get into at first because, like, when you're playing by yourself, it actually gets kind of boring. Because I was playing it by myself a while, and I beat the game, story wise,
Right,
and after that, I was pretty bored. I was like, this game kind of sucks. And then I started playing with people, and that's when I started having more fun playing with people.
right. So, what's the story even about?
Random shit. It's just you fighting a whole bunch of VR missions, and then that's how you beat it. It's not really an actual story. It's just you playing missions, and then beating the story. You just get credits, and it's not even a story. It's just random missions. What it feels like to me.
Yeah, they're not stored. They're just quest lines.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. So there's no cutscenes and stuff like Xenoverse.
Mm, there's some cutscenes, but not many.
Right.
But back to Kakarot. So you got a did you get platinum on that? No, never mind. Do you get trophies on Xbox for Kakarot?
it's achievements on Xbox.
Mm.
Yeah.
I got
So
I got the
it's the same
trophies. I
thing.
got platinum on
Yeah.
PlayStation for it.
So the way Xbox goes, if you it's the same thing as PlayStation, but the only difference is that if you get all the achievements on Xbox, it's not if they don't give you like a platinum trophy or like PlayStation, it just says 100% on the game. So it just says 100%, 100%.
All
The
right.
good thing, the good thing, what I like about Xbox though is Microsoft came up with this idea for Game Pass, and so basically every time you play like a Game Pass game or any Microsoft exclusive type game, you will get points towards um, towards your next purchase on the game, or you get points to on your account, so you can add a points, kind of like GameStop points. You can add the points up, And then if you get so many X amount of points, you can use those for Xbox gift cards, discounts on games. You can get a game for free. Like you can have so many points where you can buy actual get video games or actual consoles on it. So right now I'm sitting at 150,000 points. And with that many points, I can buy like 4 Xbox controllers.
Dang.
Yeah. So like,
That's really
so
yeah, that's really interesting.
they do that so they can give people a incentive to get achievements, so they can achievement hunt. Because if you do that on your Xbox Live account, if you log into Microsoft.com, you can see your points. Every achievement that you earn or 100%, you get double, triple, quadruple. You know what I'm saying? And they do like Microsoft, like once a month they'll do like double XP points. So if you pretty much earn every achievement, that's like 300 points towards your next, Now, if you're 100% the game and it's like 40 achievements you have to go through, that's 300 times 40. You know what I'm saying? So it's really cool. So that's why that's why like I 100% Kakarot, because Kakarot is it's part of the Xbox Game Pass quest. So when you 100% the game, you get a lot of points.
Yeah. Um, the only we get on PlayStation is if you have PlayStation Plus, you just get 2 PlayStation Plus games a month. 2 games on the PlayStation Plus list. I wish PlayStation did that. That sounds really good, but Sony. I don't think
No,
Sony's gonna do anything with it.
Sony claims that they have an answer to Game Pass, to where they're going to make their own variation of Game Pass, but they don't know when. But it's supposed to be coming though, so expect to see like some kind of like Game Pass is similar to PlayStation Now. If you know what that is, PSN Now, that little streaming service. But
Yeah.
the difference is on the Xbox side of things, you're actually downloading the game, you're not streaming it.
Well, there's some games you can download on PlayStation now, but most of them have a limited time only. So they're only on there for a little bit, and then they just take them off, and then they get taken off your console
Xbox ain't like that. They are
and get
permanently
locked.
in there.
That's one thing I
Yeah.
hated because they had Rainbow Six Siege, and I downloaded it, and I had Saints Row 4, and I downloaded it, and they were both limited time only. So
Well, the reason why like you might not see a whole lot is because Microsoft has exclusive deals with Ubisoft on certain games. Like for instance, EA Play is on PlayStation, but EA Play is better on the Xbox because if you get Game Pass, EA Play comes with Game Pass and stuff too. Because Microsoft and EA has deals with each other, they have marketing deals and shit, so they can get exclusive stuff. And Microsoft has exclusive deals with Ubisoft too, with Rainbow Six Siege. So it's probably the reason why they took it out so quick because because Rainbow Six Siege is free in Game Pass. You can play. It's been there for like 2 years. So, but they do take away games like Shinobi Strikers used to be in the Game Pass, and they took it away.
why?
Man, they probably lost the contract with Bandai or whoever made the game.
But you still got to keep the game though, right?
Mm, if they take it away, then it's gonna usually with play Xbox. If they take a game away or something, it usually how PlayStation has a lock symbol where
Hmm.
you can't play it. On Xbox, it still is there, but what it does, it redirects you to the Xbox game store so you can buy the game.
Dang.
It says, "Oh, you want to buy the game?"
You want to
And it's
buy it
usually
now?
always this, right? But it's usually the funniest thing is like games like that are usually always discounted on Xbox too.
Hmm.
So, does PlayStation do a lot of discounts?
They've been doing a lot lately, actually. Good old Pepsi.
That's what I'm drinking. That's what I'm drinking right here.
Yep, Pepsi.
But yeah, Kakarot is a good game though. But the only like I said, the thing I'm missing, the thing that I think Kakarot needs is like a PvP. But even then, even if it had a PvP, I don't think it would be that good because the game is too. How would I put it? For one, you can't fight on the ground, so it's always in the air for some reason. So there's no actual ground combat in Kakarot for some reason. So that's kind of weird.
I'm
Um,
also always fighting the air in Xenoverse too, though.
yeah, true, but but there's an option to fight on the ground though. But most
Yeah.
of the time you're not. But it is optional. It is there, And Kakarot, it's not even an option. You automatically are in there. Uh, but I think the problem is with Kakarot. If it had a PvP, it wouldn't be that good because it's too much going on the screen, and
Yeah.
it just wouldn't work out right. And plus,
A
it's
lot of
too
people,
easy.
a lot of people was asking for PvP. A lot of people were saying, "Give us multiplayer, give us multiplayer." Anybody that said you want multiplayer, here's your card game.
Because the PvP wouldn't work that well because the way the style of the game, it's not meant for PvP. Because it's what I mean. There's no combos in the game. You just press B or circle if you're on PlayStation, and then if you want to do an infinite combo, just B three times and then dash. Then snap, vanish, A, come back, B, snap, boom, come back. You could. It's too easy. It's not a game that has a lot of button commands, a lot of thought process. You can
Yeah,
easily play it. The game does all the combos for you. It's not like Xenoverse, where Xenoverse is good for PvP, but even on the multiplayer, it's pretty bad. It lags a lot online, but
yeah.
Xenoverse is
Lags a
built for
lot. You got the
PvP.
netcode issues and everything else like that.
Yeah, yeah, and it's so bad in that game, man. It's pathetic. I don't know why that game's that code is that bad. Even if you play with friends, it's terrible.
Yeah, no. That's what kind of sucks about it, to be honest. That's why most of the player base left though from the online version because of the netcode. Like people leave and they just don't come back until like they come back every now and then.
Yeah, just for the DLCs.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking about getting DLC 12, but I don't know. I hope they put it. If they put a God of Destruction transformation in DLC 12, I'll buy it.
Yeah, can't your character turn Super Saiyan God in
Well,
Xenoverse?
Super Saiyan Blue and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution.
Oh, okay.
But it kind of sucks though because if you play online, it has massive key drain.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
They put those moves in there, but you can like the still Super Saiyan and potential unleash is still the best transformation to use, which kind of sucks.
The only Super Saiyan transformation I do is the Super Vegeta transformation.
Yeah, that gives you good key damage,
Hmm.
key blast damage,
Then
increase your key
and the
blast
wor-
damage.
and the worst one is Super Saiyan 3. My God, that is terrible.
Yeah, I've been using. I use potential unleash because I have a build to where I have Emperor's Death Beam, but my main all I use is Power Rush because I have the max 10 bars of key.
Hmm.
I was playing with my friend. I kept on hitting him with Power Rush, ba 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 ba, ba boom. Like that does a lot of damage.
Oh yeah.
But I really wish they. I really hope they do for Kakarot. Like I said, I hope they do something with Cell. That'd be actually really fun, really nice to do.
I'm doing good. Mm, this one.
You just got some good old noodles. The
Yeah,
Chinese
it
restaurant I
was
went
pretty cheap.
to back in my old hometown, Crawfordsville. I went there for the buffet. I paid $8, and I only ate the freaking chicken and the potatoes.
No, no, I'm good. Oh yeah,
I normally always went there just
I
to
was
eat chicken and
hungry for lunch.
potatoes.
Thank
I
you.
don't know why.
Thank
Like
you.
every once in a while, I would eat the noodles, but mostly I went to eat chicken and potatoes.
Oh yeah. I like coming
The,
to this Chinese restaurant because it's quiet and not a lot of people come to this one.
yeah,
Because they're so kind of ducked off a little bit. A lot of people don't know where they are. Um, but they're really good and customer service is great too.
yeah. The Chinese restaurant I've been going to, the one I in my current one town, I'll be ordering off DoorDash. But I normally get what was it, the sweet and sour chicken,
Oh, I
chicken
love sweet
fried
and sour
rice,
chicken.
and the chicken lo mein.
You and I eat the same thing. I just got shrimp lo mein this time because I always get sweet and sour chicken. So I wanted noodles this time. But man,
Well, that's what I do. I do get the noodles too. I get the chicken lo mein.
the chicken lo mein.
Yeah, chicken or beef lo mein. Both of them are pretty good.
Still hear me? Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, yeah. My Bluetooth is connected to my car, so sometimes it would disconnect.
Yeah. So what do you say about the
Uh,
chicken lo mein?
the chicken lo mein is good. I like the beef lo mein. I love the shrimp one and the chicken. I tried the pork lo mein before, and I didn't really like it that much.
Yeah, I never tried the pork. I tried mostly the beef and the chicken.
Yeah, I tried the pork lo mein a couple years ago back home in Texas from this Chinese restaurant. I didn't like it. Maybe it was just from them, because every Chinese restaurant is different. So
Yeah,
what the?
they have different flavor and they make their stuff different, like differently. Because I went to this one Chinese restaurant in Lafayette, and it was, oh my gosh, it was so good. All their food was more delicious than the one at the Crawfordsville. It was so good.
Lafayette, Louisiana?
Lafayette, Indiana.
Oh, Indiana. Okay.
They had this restaurant called like the Royal Crown, something like that, and it was really good.
Oh, that does sound good.
The one thing I always go for when I first go to Chinese restaurants is always the chicken. Every place I go to has to be the chicken first.
The chicken usually is always good. The Chinese know how to make great chicken.
They do. They do.
I don't know why. It's just something about the Chinese chicken is good. And now, usually, I don't go straight to the chicken. I usually go straight to the beef or the shrimp. But I always have a piece of chicken on the plate when I go to the buffet.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Should I turn in? Yeah, why not? It's 4:30.
Gotta turn in.
But no. I'm talking about work. I was. I had to go to. I had to leave and take care of some business, so I haven't been at work really all day. I've been at work, but then I had to leave like early.
Yeah.
So I had to do, and it was like really important. So, man. I
Yeah.
didn't know you liked the wrestling.
Yeah, I got WWE 2K20. Unfortunately, I got rid of 2K19 disc before I got 2K20, so I was stuck with that crappy game.
Yeah, I didn't know you was a wrestling fan though.
I used to watch WWE all the time. I just don't watch wrestling that much anymore because the actual wrestling is not as good as it used to be. The last time I watched was maybe back in 2019.
Oh, okay, so it was recent, but yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you never tried to watch like so you never tried to watch like all elite wrestling like W?
Oh, EC or AEW. Yeah, I've seen some of it, a little bit of it. I know Dean Ambrose is over there and stuff, and some wrestlers over there went over there. Cody Rhodes and the Young Bucks and stuff. I know most of some of the wrestlers. Kenny Omega, because
Yeah,
I,
I
I
have
watched
a
this. I watched this YouTuber who talks a lot about that wrestling.
yeah. I mean, I have a mega shirt. I have the Bullet Club shirt. I,
Yeah.
I I
What's
like
up,
I
Blake?
like New Japan.
I
I
never
like
seen New Japan
wrestling.
Pro Wrestling.
It's not that good now, in my
I've
opinion,
seen I've seen
because
TNA. I remember TNA was doing pretty well, but it's not doing so good now either.
yeah, they're not.
Gallows and Anderson are over there on TNA.
Yeah, they used to be in WWE until they got fired.
Yeah, they got let go.
They got fired because of Paul Heyman. It had nothing to do with Vince. That's why AJ Styles doesn't like Paul Heyman.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that. I still keep an eye on that stuff. I know Edge won the Royal Rumble and stuff, so I
I'm
still
happy
keep up to
about that.
date.
I'm
Yeah, I know.
unhappy that Edge
I
won.
know a lot of people aren't happy about that. I don't see a problem with it. I like Edge, but at least he gets
I
a
love
second
Edge,
chance
but
at a career because his career was really cut short.
I mean, I love Edge, but when you look at a guy that's 47 years old, because Edge is almost 50, and you look at somebody who's been a 13-time world champion or 12, or however many times Edge has been
See, let
champion.
me put it this way. No one would be mad. Okay, it's Edge, yes, but I don't think anyone would ever be mad if The Rock came back and won the WWE Championship because everyone's always happy about The Rock being WWE.
You know what? I think people would. People probably would like the fact that he's back, but people like the fact that he's world champion, especially if you're a part timer. You're not even
Yeah.
considered a part
See,
timer.
people,
Like
people, people, people said the reason they didn't like Goldberg. There's this reasoning why they didn't like Goldberg. They didn't not like him because he was the world champion. It's because he always lost in his first defense. Like they would let him. They would come back, have Goldberg ruin someone's championship run just for him to lose it his first defense.
yeah, no, it was just a ploy to take the title off of somebody else just to give it to him, just to give it to somebody else. It's so stupid.
Just have them lose, bro. Just have the person who freaking has the title lose. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
I'm
Like,
starting to
period.
think Edge is gonna challenge. Recently there was a video where Edge was considering challenging Finn Balor for the NXT title.
Yeah, I saw that too. I don't know why Edge would do that, but that'd be cool. Edge is a big fan of TNA. I mean NXT. He said so.
That would be good. When I
So
was a kid,
yeah,
I was obsessed with The Rock and begged my mom to buy Rock. Yeah, The Rock was my favorite wrestler of all time. Now my favorite wrestler to this day, if I'm watching wrestling, is Randy Orton. I love Randy Orton.
Orton is great. A lot of people, a lot of fans tried to like a lot of smarts tried to say Randy Orton is boring and bland, but I mean, so a lot of those fucking guys that do
I'm the
flips and
person who always
kicks.
likes myself a villain. I always like a good villain. like
Yeah,
I like see that's the difference. I like Randy Orton if he's bad or good. I just like Randy Orton in general because he just was one
right,
of my favorite wrestlers. Because after The Rock left, I couldn't call The Rock my favorite wrestler no more because basically he's not even a wrestler. He's just a Hollywood actor.
right. My favorite wrestler in the top five in the ruthless aggression era, not attitude era, but ruthless aggression was Edge.
I like how we were talking
Um,
about Kakarot, we're talking about WWE.
hey, shit happens. I mean, we talked about it. You remember you said that last few minutes would be the random talk.
Yeah,
It was
there's a
Edge, Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy. Uh, mm, I was a big Christian fan, even though Christian wasn't that good. Oh, I was a big Christian. I'm still am a big Jericho fan. So Jericho is really my number one. Then Edge, Matt and Jeff Hardy, Christian, and Shawn Michaels.
I can tell
Man,
you
I
one.
was a
I
big
can
ass
tell you
Michaels
one
fan.
thing. I guarantee you everybody's missing John Cena now, even the haters.
Yeah, yeah. Even the haters miss Cena because Cena was one of those dudes where
He
Cena,
made
what Cena's
great
gonna
wrestling
be like.
entertainment. It's kind of weird though, because after Cena left, bro, Raw started taking a like Smack. I feel like SmackDown. The way I've been looking at it, SmackDown is the best show now.
Yeah. Hold on. No, you keep talking.
Yeah, I was texting one of my friends. He's asking me if I was hopping on Shinobi Striker.
Oh yeah, but yeah. Were you a Chris Jericho fan?
Was I what?
A Chris Jericho fan?
Yeah, I like Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho was a good wrestler too. He's on
He was
AEW
great.
now, right?
Which I don't really like that, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it be what it be. Bro,
Jericho himself
Roman
anything
Reigns is what I feel like.
Jericho.
Roman Reigns is one of the people that actually revived the SmackDown, because Roman Reigns is pretty interesting now as a heel. I feel like he is way better as a heel than he was a baby face. I like how we got 6 people watching now. Yeah, we were talking about Dragon Ball Z Kakarot DLC 3. That's done and over now. It's just a little bit random talk before the stream ends. There's only so much you can talk about. You can't talk about DLC 3 for a whole hour. Talked about a little other stuff in between, but it be what it be. Mm. But I'm about to end the stream within at least 5 minutes because we've gone pretty far. We talked about everything we need to talk about Kakarot. Kakaroto.
Let me log out real quick because I got to talk to my boss about something.
All right, the stream's about to end anyways. We've been on for a pretty decent while. But I'm actually probably gonna end it right here. Eclipse, thanks for joining the stream, even though you just left. But you'll probably watch this last part eventually. Thanks for joining the stream. The podcast. This was a pretty interesting podcast. We talked a little bit about WWE towards the end, but you know, with this channel, something it always ends up unexpected. I will say certain things in the video, and the video will be part of that about that for a good portion of it. But towards the end of the podcast, there is kind of a little bit random talk because it is be random talk. And for the 5 people who are watching now and the people who were watching earlier, I appreciate you guys watching. King Shadow, Blake, Miku, who else? Who else? Who else? Sorry. Anime Soy and Yaku X and Hood Naruto. Thanks guys for watching the stream. I really appreciate it. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for watching. And DJ Plays comment. Looks like he was getting ready to watch it, but I don't know if he watched it at all. He might have been watching. But I really do appreciate it, guys. And I'll catch you guys next time on Expert to Plague. Peace out, Plague Squad. XP Kage out. And don't forget to tune in to my Shinobi Striker stream tomorrow. Tomorrow night I'll be streaming on Shinobi Striker. If I have my Elgato traveling cable, it just left Indianapolis, so hopefully it'll be there. Hopefully it'll be there. Are you going to stream? Going to live stream Naruto? Tomorrow night, Saturday night, I will be streaming Shinobi Striker because it's not a school night. People can chill. My friend will probably be on tomorrow night or tomorrow day. My friend's leaving. I have a friend downstairs right now, and I'm gonna go chill with him for a little bit. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you guys next time. And like I said, tune into the Shinobi Striker stream tomorrow night.